Hi folks, Matt here at rentcamper.com. This is the exterior demonstration of our 2-berth fixed bed camper van available for 2023-24. This is 6 metres long, 2.7 metres high, 2.4 metres wide. Registration is there in case you need it for your campsite. Starting from this side, we've got a external step to help you get into the camper. There is a button inside which I'll show you to move this in and out. But once you turn the ignition on and start the van, this step automatically goes in itself. Diesel is behind that cap. You need the ignition key to take the cap off. Fill it up with diesel, 90 litre tank on this one, so quite large. Just a bit of a thanks to Rich at Shoreline Campers that convert these vans for us. Working his way around to the driver's side. First thing we've got is the refillable gas system. So on the camper vans, they've all fitted with refillable gas. These can be filled up at petrol stations or certain gas points. There is an app to help you find these, an LPG app, which will give you maps to find where to fill this. You'll find when you pick the camper van up, it'll be over half full at least on the gas gauge, which I'll show you inside. Please do not bring this back under half full. So if you're out and about and it goes below half full on the gauge, please refill this. Very, very cheap to fill the refillable gas. It's not expensive at all. Probably no more than £15 to fill the full system. So just a reminder, please do not bring the camper van back with less than half a tank of gas. To fill the gas up at your pumps, it normally explains how to do it. So that's a cap that's on there. You just unscrew the cap, insert the nozzle, do what it tells you, and fill it up until it stops. Further down, there's a vent there, so that's the vent for the heating system and hot water. So don't worry if you hear any noise coming out of this when you've got the heating on. It's perfectly normal, doesn't do anything else. I'll come to the toilet in a second. You've got your electrical cut point. So with your van, the electric cable comes supplied. There's only one side. It's male and female. One will fit the plug socket on the van. One will fit the plug socket at your campsite. So that supplies 240 volt into the camper van, which means that your plug sockets, your 240 volt plug sockets, will then work along with your microwave. Next one to it is the water fill up point. So you just unscrew the cap, put your hose pipe in or your watering can, fill up the tank. Once it's full, it just overflows out of there. The tank's about 65 litres, so plenty of water. There is a gauge on the control panel which I'll explain on the interior demonstration. While we're doing the exterior, I'll just show the back of the garage. So loads of storage in this one. So there's your water tank, little dustpan and brush, hose pipe, electric hook up, levelling ramps, watering can if you're not near a water point. There's a 12 volt light under there, and if you notice as well, under there is where the table is stored. So if you're not using the table for the front seating area, just stores under there, slides under just like that. There is also a 12 volt point in here if you need to use it for any reason. We'll go back to the toilet. So then when you use your toilet, all the waste goes into a cassette. So this is here at the side of the van. On the actual toilet itself is a gauge which tells you if it's about full. You can see it's about full when you open the flap anyway. I can't tell you how long this will last. It'll obviously depend on how much you use it. And when you do empty it, it must be emptied at campsites or official stops that have got an LSIM point to empty your toilet. Please do not empty it in a public toilet or down a drain or anywhere else. Literally just at a campsite or an LSIM point that's specifically for motorhome toilets. All you do, green lever there, pull that green lever up and the cassette slides out. So in this one, it is quite a large cassette. Once it's full, as I say, you've got to empty it out. So all you do is this bit here swings out, undo the green cap and empty it down your LSIM point. If you press that green button at the same time, it just makes it come out a lot quicker. And then if you need to swill out inside the cassette, you can open that up, open that. That's just one of my tablets for the cleaning solution. And there's always a hose pipe supplied at the LSIM point, so you can swill out inside the cassette, give it a shake around, shut that off, and then empty it out once you've swung that out back through there. All you have to do is slide that back on like that, put your cassette back into the hole, clip it into position, and that's job done. So again, just to remember, do not empty this anywhere apart from an LSIM point on a campsite or an official station that are now dotted around the UK. Other than that, that's the exterior done on this one.